Released in 2024 and directed by Josh Cooley, Transformers 1 is the first fully animated theatrical film in the Transformers franchise. It serves as an origin story for two of the franchise's most iconic figures, Optimus Prime and Megatron, long before they became adversaries on Earth, grounding decades of mythology and character-driven storytelling and a richly animated world. The voice cast is a major strength. Chris Hemsworth brings warmth and emerging leadership to Orion Pax, the future Optimus Prime, capturing both his hopeful spirit and rising burden. Tyree Henry as D16, pre-Megatron, delivers a layered performance that balances loyalty, rage, and tragic transformation. Scarlett Johansson as Alita 1 and Keegan-Michael Key as B127, pre-Bumblebee, add levity and camaraderie, while veterans like John Hamm, Steve Buscemi, and Lawrence Fishburne reinforce the world's gravitas. Cooley, known for Toy Story 4, brings surprising emotional depth and narrative clarity to a franchise often defined by bombast. The animation, produced by Industrial Light and Magic, is colorful, smooth, and expressive, honoring the franchise's roots while pushing its visual language forward. Unlike the rapid-cut chaos of the live-action films, Transformers 1 uses its animated medium to make robot action easier to follow and emotionally engaging. The tone blends dramatic weight with humor and adventure, making it suitable for both franchise fans and families. Narratively, the film excels by dramatizing the pre-war friendship between Orion Pax and D16, exploring how ideology and betrayal shape their destinies. This gives emotional stakes often missing in other Transformers installments. However, some critics note that the film, while brisk at 104 minutes, still feels overloaded with franchise lore and Easter eggs, which can be distracting rather than enriching. The story bridges classic Transformers mythos and contemporary franchise continuity, but at times, its rapid pacing and lore density make clarity a challenge, a point noted by multiple reviewers. Where the film could have improved with the film could have given more development to supporting characters like Alita 1 and the early Maximals, whose motivations often feel underexplored behind the central Pax D16 dynamic. Additionally, while animation clarity is strong, some action sequences suffer slight visual blur when many robots collide, a remnant of fast editing styles even in animated form. Transformers 1 has generally positive reviews. It holds a generally favorable critic consensus and solid audience scores on aggregator sites, with many calling it one of the more refreshing entries in Transformers cinema. Audience polling shows strong recommendation and high satisfaction scores, suggesting that animation, with emotional storytelling at its core, resonates more widely than the later live-action sequels. Despite a modest box office, the film's reception suggests animated Transformers projects may offer a prosperous path forward for the franchise. Film rating 7.5 out of 10. A well-crafted and emotionally resonant origin story that revitalizes the franchise's core mythology, even if it occasionally leans on lore excess. Final thoughts: Transformers 1 succeeds because it finally lets the robots, not humans, tell the story. By focusing on character, friendship, and ideological conflict, it delivers a grounded, engaging experience while still delivering the fun and action expected of Transformers. Like and subscribe, because sometimes the forge that creates enemies is the bond that once made them brothers.
You love me, baby.